Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading towards the ghost town of Hudson. There's about 2 structures remaining. I'll give you more of a down low when I get there. We only have a few miles to the ghost town site, and this is no camping. And it says welcome to Wilson Canyon. So you can see it's quite beautiful here. And we'll stay on this road. I'm going to show you something. This is the Sandusky Mountain Range to the right, and this is the Pine Nut Mountain Range. And you should be able to see Seagull Peak and Galena Peak. And there was a fire that burned on the, I believe it was the east side. Oh, there's the creek that runs through. On the east side, the Bison fire burned 2,000 acres. Okay, we're gonna head straight. Okay. Say go to my right, straight, what? Okay. Wow.
Trick or treat.
Here's somebody over here. This would seem right. Let's see.
He's going that way.
Yeah. It was just a weird split. Wow.
Keep out. Trust the super property. Keep out.
That's because of the ranch. Where's the road?
It says we're on it.
Wow. What are we supposed to do now? How do we get to Delphi Road's gotta be here. Wow. We decided to skip Hudson. I took a few pictures on the way, but most of Hudson is blocked. I couldn't find the 2 structures. It could have been one of those little side dirt roads, which is pretty bad. But that's all that remains is 2 structures. It was also on the Copper Belt Railway, and they used to get mail up into the 1970s. There's a lot of history in relation to Hudson, but nothing's left. At least Ludwig is still intact. We're almost to Ludwig, but the road, we had to go up this huge incline, and now we're just like up these little sand dunes. But it's not thick sand like Stillwater. It's very thin sand, maybe 2 inches most. So there's parts where the road gets, jeez, you get a little butt burn on that.
Dude.
I can't help the wiggling. I mean, I can stay to one side and stop it a little, but I'll get close to the bushes. Mount Seagull, it's covered in snow. Kind of try to follow the tracks, man. There's some big tire tracks back here. Somebody's been, there's been at least...
Hold on.
What?
Take this thing down before it breaks the damn window.
I'm only going 10. You don't want to take it too slow or too fast. I actually went up this hill and I thought it was going to be bad, but it was pretty solid. It wasn't really sandy, and my tires gripped and my 4-wheel gripped, and all was well. I heard that they're going to be putting in some new mining operations which might eradicate the entire ghost town of Ludwig. That's why I'm here doing it today. It's because I'm worried it's going to disappear. Maybe I can get some shots of it before it gets dark, and you know, while I'm here, I'll go check out the mine. But how many more miles?
7.7.
0.7 or?
7.7.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but the road, as it ascends, will stop getting sandy up here. See how it ascends up? That's when it gets hard. The sand is because we're at the bottom of the valley. That's why it's sandy. This is good here. I wish I could have more of this. But anyways, you're off-roading with Lord Rick. You'll have to know that I'm quite accurate driving. You'll never see me hit a bush. You'll never see me hit a bush. You'll never see me flip over. You'll never see me lose control. Even though I'm filming, I'm in control at all times. I got my eyes at least 180 degrees left to right. I mean, I can't say a rabbit won't jump out and I'll hit it. But we just went through the sand dunes. Now we're going, it climbs up to Ludwig. So now that the elevation's climbing, we're out of the sand. So now I can really travel down this road. Going back in the dark, I'll have to be careful because it's up, the whole vehicle shaking left and right. You won't get stuck, actually. It's not thick enough sand. But you do not bring your mom's Buick back here if you want to go see Ludwig. This is a beautiful ghost town. The beautiful ghost town. We're very close to it. I'm pretty sure I can get there. It's 4 o'clock. I got 45 minutes of light. As long as I run around and take some quick pics, something's better than nothing. If I can do the mine tonight, I'll do the mine. Just because I've been wanting to do one. But mines can be done at nighttime, daytime. It doesn't really matter. A mine is always haunted, I found out, no matter what time of day you go in. We were going to go up to Artesia Lake, which is actually over to the left. But I don't have time to go to the wildlife area. So this road's pretty good. We're heading to the ghost town. I'm just being cautious.
Don't get me every time you do that.
I don't even have my seatbelt on. I trust myself that much, so if I didn't trust myself, I'd have my seatbelt on, trust me. I will make it to the ghost town. It's a little offshoot to the right coming up. Very scenic. Got the pine nuts to the left and the Sierras are on the opposite side, the Sierra Nevadas, and the Sandusky mountain range to the right, which the sun is gleaming off. There's a lot of sand dunes out here. It's not the best terrain. Sometimes I gotta go slow, other times I can speed it up if it gets hard. When it starts getting bumpy, then you gotta go slow. It's 100% worth coming out here. I know Tammy right now probably says, yeah, right. But if you want to see wild horses and you want to see what the pine nuts look like from this side and the pine nut forest where the Washoe lived for 10,000 years, this is their hunting grounds. This is where they gathered their pine nuts, is right here in this valley. All the pine nut trees. Just amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see Artesia Lake. This was the prime crop of the Washoe tribe. This lake is on the other side of the pine nuts. It's overshadowed by Mount Siegel, which is about 9,561 feet, I think, and then there's one that's 9,156 feet, Galena to the left. But you have Siegel Peak and Galena Peak over here. And of course there's snow because those peaks are quite high up in this region. But most of the peaks average around 9,000, about 9,000 feet on average. We're almost to the ghost town. It's getting dark. Might only have to do the mine and come back next time and do the ghost town. I'm already here, so I want to do something. I'm excited. Like I was telling Tammy, this is far better than having a bunch of guys threaten you with guns and threaten to drown you in mud. It's just, I don't know, man. I hate poachers. I hate people that, you know, they got a gun, they talk big, but without the gun, they'd be running. But this is Delphi Road. We were on a little off-roading shoot. It all connects a lot of these roads, but still, it was not pleasant. This road is not bad. I don't mind taking this road, and I'll take this with. I will take this road all the way out. I may even come back here a second time next month. Now that I know, I just got to make sure I get on the right road when it splits to go left where the road's good, because the road to the right, you'll be going up hills, but
This is a wash area, you can tell.
yeah, this is a wash where the water flows through. In flash flooding, you do not want to be anywhere near this road, but you can see. I'd like to get a panorama. We're almost to the ghost town, and then I'm gonna try to do the mine at least. The old Ludwig mine is just up ahead. This road's terrible. If this road gets any worse, we'll have to walk it, but I don't really want to walk it, so. But this will take us right up to where we gotta go, right to the front of the mine. And we can explore. We may not be able to do the ghost town, but we could do, there's actually some structures to the right over there. We might be able to do the ghost town real quick. And then we can go ahead and do the mine last. You'll know it's the mine because there's a bunch of buildings on top, and the mine's behind the buildings. The roads are right. It's just a little rugged, a lot of tiny little rocks, but there's no boulders or anything. How close? How many miles?
0.7.
0.7? That means we're almost there. I'm not going fast, so. Wow!